like, no, your yard. That's right.
Where'd you go? Stop.
You know what I think? I think Froster's got real life plans again. He didn't want to cancel, so this is
Yeah.
his halfway
Wait,
measure.
I think we're back. I think we're back up.
What?
On the same stream.
Say,
Well, let's
Say
find
so.
out.
oh, there we are.
Well, I just got a message on my phone that said, "Is there a new link that we have to?"
Hey, folks.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
I had to start a new one.
Okay, there we go. Hey, look it! Hey, folks! FOLX, folks! Hey, well, Evolved Potato says we're back, so everybody can hear us now. Woo!
Oh, I should probably stop
Hey,
rubbing in on that.
everyone.
I'm gonna stop divulging all of my secrets. So, yeah.
No more shooting ropes, guys. Calm down.
And nobody knows my secret. Well, Dax knows now, but
Well, of course.
yeah. The next thing you know, he's going to be putting it on Twitter. It's like, guess what, everybody?
Honestly, when a guy goes overboard with the progressive shit, I just start thinking he's a rapist.
Well, he is. I mean, the only reason that he'd ever pretend to be interested in feminism is to get closer to women under false pretenses. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, we have a lawyer dog in our chat.
Yeah.
Male feminists are rapists.
All right. Well, we should probably get back to the article now. Now, where did I leave off?
Yes.
I think the dogs are just suggesting alternative ways to greet a crowd. So we've got hey folks, and then we've just got random barking at them.
All right. Okay.
Stop.
Folks also gets over the.
Hi, John. Hi, Tim.
Hey, that's enough.
Folks
right,
also
stop.
gets over the age hurdle. You can have children and young people in the room who are included in this greeting.
You know, I'm actually pissed
everything.
off because I call people folks, and that actually hurts my soul. Like, you guys can look through my Twitter, and a lot of times when I'm just being serious about something, like, yeah, folks are just folks.
That's
I wanna
because you're
hurt
not
this guy.
inclusive. You're not inclusive, Dax. Sorry.
Hey, I don't have to be.
The more they press me to be inclusive, the more uninclusive I desire to be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wondering if that's the kind of the message that some of the people that think like this idiot do are really wanting to. People that don't think like us, we'll just go ahead and ignore them. We don't need their people.
I reckon progressives are stealth right wingers, and they're just trying to make the left look utterly ridiculous and succeeding.
Really, wouldn't that be like the ultimate thing if everybody was actually secretly sane and they were just acting insane in
This whole thing
order
is a
to
grift.
yeah, in order to press just how important it is to be sane.
But would they be? But would there
It's-
be? I
it's-
can talk.
It's not true, but wouldn't it be something?
This was all like the greatest long con in history, just the past 20 years or so.
That was the ghastly thing. He was playing the long con. He was going to lose every game and then finally win.
Yeah.
Pay off gloriously.
And then he disappears. Poof.
Yeah. Well, he's a ghost. You can't see him at the best of times.
That is true.
All right. Number 2. All y'all.
Oh.
Never say that. Never say that.
Oh, y'all motherfuckers.
No, I don't hear anybody who is not from the South talk like that at all.
Look, I'm
ever.
from further south than any of you, and I never say that.
Well, that's because you're on a different slice of the world, and it was turned upside down. So there you go.
I would like to say that this statement is incredibly uninclusive, as I don't feel that I'm part of all.
Yeah. And P-Dog is right in chat. There's an awful lot of people here, but only like 11 likes.
Oh, and
Oh,
see-
fine. I'll give the stream a like.
well, and as Frosted says in the description, we'll know if you don't, and we will find you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very disappointed.
And I even gave you a sequel to the stream on the same night.
Yeah, you got 2 streams in one night, yo.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's value.
Oh wait, maybe I
And-
shouldn't say yo because that might not be inclusive.
Yo, Gabba,
And,
Gabba.
much like sequels, this one's going to be slightly worse than the first one.
Hey,
Mhm.
Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars.
Well,
There is
and,
no best
yeah.
Star Wars. That's
and
the
if
truth.
Frosted's internet craps out again, we'll get a hat trick.
I was gonna say just like someone's mom.
Oh, hey, whoa. You.
Icky cookie.
Anyone who has traveled through the American South will have been greeted by y'all. And in some places, you'll be met by all y'all. To locals, y'all without the all is singular, used when speaking one-to-one. To make it a plural second-person greeting, add all to the front to make it all y'all.
Oh, actually, I can kind of
Why not just say y'all? It already has all in it. It's shortened for you all.
It's
I've
already
actually-
inclusive.
I've been in a situation where somebody who isn't from the South or wasn't from the South and still isn't in the South has said y'all referring to a single person. So this person is an idiot. But then again, we already knew that.
But all
You
y'all
mean
is
y'all knew it.
redundant.
It is.
Y'all need help.
Y'all motherfuckers be Jesus.
This delightful greeting carries warmth and friendliness, and even though on the surface it may feel informal, that indeed is the key. The American South is by nature informal.
Well, this Australian speaks for the entire southern United States, I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he speaks for all them simple folk down south.
Did you just call them
Well, they're
simps?
not from him. So
I found it carries pretty well to other parts of the United States, but something is lost in translation in other parts of the world. People assume that y'all is shorthand for you all, making
Yeah,
Because it
Jack.
is.
ma-
Yeah, Jack.
making it problematic as a singular second-person greeting.
Oh my God! Is
What-
this guy?
oh my-
This piece of shit is trying to correct my English. The shit's gonna go down.
Yeah. Seriously, come on, dude.
All right, and number 3, and I'm looking at you, Terry. Good day,
Is it
mate.
nigger? If it's nigger, I will own that. But it doesn't sound very good.
Oh, sorry, but
I told you, Terry, you can't own a nigga.
I mean, it's not 18 something.
Someone in
I
chat was
used to be
saying it
able to.
earlier. If you're going to go for the proper Australian greeting, it's "Oi cunt."
That is correct.
Yeah.
Duh.
As an Australian, this is the most natural greeting for anyone. And although mateship was historically caught up in the masculine national identity, it is a gender-neutral salutation these days.
Says you.
Oh, we got a damn out of P-Dog. Women call me mate, and I refer to women as mate. Like all y'all.
He wants to mate with women. That's not the same thing.
He probably
I'll
calls
tell
his
feminists
real
are
doll
rapists.
mate, too.
Ebony Williams in chat says, "Hey again, y'all. No, you mean all y'all."
Folks,
Yeah.
again.
You bigot.
Stop being racist, Ebony.
Wow.
Like all y'all, there is a natural informality and warmth that is communicated when calling someone a mate. But equally, it would not be uncommon for someone to refer to the Prime Minister or a celebrity as mate.
Well, that comes back to the saying that in Australia you call your mates cunt and cunt's your mate. So it fits.
Consummate.
I don't know. From what I've seen in Outback Steakhouse, they go by blokes and Sheilas, judging by the bathroom doors.
That would be the Crocodile Hunter, Paul Hogan. Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile
What?
Dundee.
What did I know that you didn't?
Well,
You should be
they're
ashamed.
both crocodile people.
He's a national treasure, just not my national.
Crocodile Dundee is the one I meant.
I would see a Crocodile Dundee 5.
This is reflective of what researchers see as a defining quality in the Australian culture. We have what is known as a low power distance. This means that the cultural gap, not economic gap, between people in high positions of power and low power positions is negligible. People perceive
What
that
is he
everyone
talking about?
people perceive that everyone is inherently equal.
Because
Is he
we
right,
are.
Terry?
I don't think of myself as equal to the Prime Minister. I think I'm far better than that prick.
I mean, but you are a descendant of prisoners, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Is there no evil capitalist system in your country, Terry?
There is a capitalist system. I leave it to your judgment whether it's evil or not.
Well, it is common to use mate and mates as singular and plural in the third person. These are my mates. It would be odd to use it as a greeting in the second person. Hello, mates.
No, it wouldn't. What the fuck is this idiot talking about?
He is
Maybe
one
he's
of
a
your
frick
own,
When Terry
Terry.
starts getting more serious, and he actually like sounds like he's getting kind of mad.
Yeah. Terry
You
is
know what
getting
this is?
offended as an Australian.
You know what this is like? This is like when you say a word over and over again, and then it starts sounding weird to you. I think that this guy does this on like an hourly basis. He just says a word and sees how it sounds to him. Mate, mate, and he just says mate for an hour, and then it doesn't sound like anything, and he just
No.
uses that to decide if it's offensive or not.
That's his pickup line. He goes to women and says, "Mate," and like he wants.
And points
And
at his
then-
dick.
Yeah.
All right. And this next one is my second favorite. Number 4, theydies and gentle thems.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
kill
fuck.
this guy now.
I hate you so much. I hate you. With all my being, I hate you.
I love this one. Challenging the
I
cultural
hate you.
challenging the cultural norm of ladies and gentlemen, theydies and gentle thems works well with younger audiences and where it is known there are people who identify as queer.
I want to shit on your face.
Considering that this guy is gay, I think he'd probably let you.
Ledger, you mean milk?
Because of the
That was
inbuilt
pretty
humor, it may not work for a formal setting, but by my estimation, inclusivity beats formality any day.
I hate you.
All right, and
I
number
want
fi-
to exclude you from everything on the planet.
and number 5, people of Earth or my fellow humans.
Oh fuck right off.
Grasping at straws much? People of Earth.
My fellow humans.
Beep boop.
Beep boop boop beep.
At risk of tilting to the humorous end and undermining the genuine importance of this article, I included this anyway. People of Earth has a distinctly science fiction vibe to it, so probably
Yes,
ideal.
it does. It sounds like an alien.
So probably ideal for Comic-Con, or if you're living in Sedona, Arizona, or Roswell, New Mexico. My fellow humans also sounds a little science fiction, but isn't inclusive of animals. Be aware of when. To be fair, I think he's joking about this part.
You damn well
aware-
better be.
Be aware of when animals are in attendance at an event. Otherwise, you should be fine.
Yeah,
I think he's stupid enough that he's being serious.
well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure that he and Chank would get along all nice and pretty.
But with
Oh,
their
humor-
Chank's girlfriend, the goat.
Probably.
All humor aside, the way we greet people is important. It has
There was
the
humor in
power.
there?
It's not. It's literally the least important part of any interaction with another human being.
Humans are animals, you speciesist.
It is only important insofar as it might be a first impression. Other than that, it is totally useless.
No, I just want to give him credit. He said all humor aside, and he clearly put that aside before he even started writing the article. So he's
Yeah,
a man of his
you're
word.
right.
I got to give him that.
It has the power of helping people feel welcome and also shows awareness of thinking beyond the binary. And whichever you use needs to feel comfortable coming out of your mouth. Most
I think
often,
Oh, I'm
this-
sure. I'm
I
sure you've
think
got
that-
all sorts of things coming out of your mouth, dude.
I think that this man it still operates in a binary, except the binary is stupid and retarded.
and whichever you, let's see, most often it is welcome everyone for me, but I am trying to think more creatively about this. What greetings have you come across that work for you?
I have witnessed nothing in this article with the slightest whisper of creativity.
Wait, I
This
just
is
want
the absence of creativity.
Oh my god, this guy.
I want to see if
The
there are
real
any
truth is that everyone's just making shit up. Gee, how relevant.
All right, I kind of like this one. I have made a determination to call everyone shithead much easier.
He's not wrong.
Nice comment, Paul Bucklaw.
Oh, you didn't have it scrolled down enough, but it'll probably catch up to in just a moment.
P Dog Knight suggests calling everybody "Hey motherfuckers."
No, motherfuckers.
Mither.
That's a motherfucker.
Mitherfuckers? What's a mither?
Mitherfucker.
Or is that mither?
Next. We do not need to go back to the beginning of this article.
We prefer they-ther fuckers.
There you go.
Yes, because mother is too too one-sided of a concept in it.
Sup, birthing parent fuckers?
I think every speech you skip the grid and go, Elon Musk, the world's richest man.
Shut up.
All right. Well, with the end of the first article comes the first game,
The best game.
and that game is Sad Libs. Oh wait, where'd the
Are we gonna do the
thing go?
DP one?
Donkey Punch.
Oh, you don't have
I heard
the DP title at the top.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, there. Okay, Sad Libs DP edition.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's right, double prompts.
That's
So
not what DP stands for.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's obviously a Street Fighter reference. DP is Dragon Punch.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dragon Punch.
All right. So, Jack, I'll need an adjective. Yeah.
Dirty.
All right. And Moon, I'll need a transitive verb ending in S.
Get back to me on that one, please. I want to make sure it's a good one. Oh, how about fucks?
All right.
Dante says it's a living thing. Come on, get down.
All right. Terry, I need a person.
Go on.
A person. Well, let's just go with Jack Gunsky / I like boobs.
All right. And Dax, I need a past tense transitive verb.
Fucking or fucked. As it were.
Oh, oops, I did the wrong one.
Try again.
Okay. And now, Dax, I need a place.
Grandma's hotel room.
Ooh.
All right. And Terry, I need a noun.
Asshole.
Oh God.
And Moon, I need an adjective.
Jizz covered.
Poor grandma.
All right. And Jack, I need a past tense transitive verb.
Have fun.
Sucked.
Oh.
Poor Billy.
All right. So Jax is why 50 migrants should die dirty and faceless in Grandma's hotel room.
Thought that happened in Texas recently. Oh, that's 15. My bad.
All right, and Moon's is Boy Scout fucks asshole and quickly regrets it.
Damn.
All right, Terry's Jack Gunsky kidnapped and killed the jizz-covered porn star.
That worked a bit too well.
Based on a true story.
All right, and Dax's I'm a DEI practitioner that is actively being fucked and sucked. Ask me anything.
Yes! I knew that would happen! I knew it! I knew it!
Oh, that could have gone better.
I think Moonshock's is my favorite.
Boy Scout fucks asshole.
All right, and give me a second. I'll start a poll in the chat so you guys can vote on which one is best, and the winner will get a big bowl of ice cream.
Woo! 3 scoops.
Hey,
from
I
President
expect
Trump.
ice cream in advance, bitch.
Whoa. People are saying mine is the best. Well,
I
not
agree.
everybody. Doink. Hey.
I gotta go with Dax's.
Oh, 60% say Dax, 40% say me.
Moonshock's is a close second, but
Yeah. Dax in the lead, Moon in second.
Sounds about right.
20 votes. Wow. Oh, yeah. Dax is going to take it.
Rigged.
Actively being fucked and sucked. That's that takes talent right there.
Ask
I'm
me
actually, yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked that my name was brought up in one of these prompts and that one's not winning.
Yeah.
Well,
It-
I just covered porn star, you know. Oh yeah, Dax wins.
Yeah,
Give me
all right.
my ice cream, bitch.
Give it a few more seconds.
1, 2.
Buckle your shoe.
All right, and Dax is the winner with Moon in second.
50% of the vote. Wow.
Yeah, that's impressive.
But not a majority.
Could
Well, those gay Boy Scouts out there, I tell you. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean gay, though.
be a woman's asshole
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he quickly regrets it.
because he's gay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That sounds like an R-rated Darman video. All right. So, on to our second article. Removing racist content from social media is easier than you think.
Yeah, just get rid of social media.
Yeah, there you go. Charles Bastille. This guy sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
we've done his articles before.
yeah.
Yeah.
His article was the First Amendment is overrated.
That's right.
Yeah. Why don't you just admit that you don't like the Constitution?
Oh,
Oh,
just so
yeah.
he would.
This is that fucker that had his face put on a mural on the side of a building.
Just go live in a socialist nation, get out of America, leave us alone, you fucking fascist.
Oh, he's the author of a book called Magic Land. Ooh.
Magic Land is wherever this guy lives.
It's what he calls his van to
Fantasyland.
lure in children. It's time for a 3-strike law on social media apps.
No, it's
The-
not.
The lunatic behind the Buffalo Massacre of 2022 used Twitch to live stream it. Twitch patted itself on the back, saying it ended the live stream after 2 minutes.
I say that means we get rid of Twitch. I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
So are you saying that the stream lasted longer than most of the viewers?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
It took Twitch 1 minute and 50 seconds longer than it should have.
Wow.
Sounded
This-
like a
2
quick-
minutes. 2 minutes in terms of a response from a website is
That's
fucking
impressive.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
It's,
I can't.
it's
You know what? Applaud them actually. For that. I'm giving them a little bit
Yeah.
of credit.
that is goddamn impressive because it could have gone on for an hour and that would be like a normal response.
Let's see. The software to fix it is easy. Time delay all live non-gaming streams for a couple of seconds. Spot the gun with software, turn off the stream. How hard is that?
Oh, shut up.
Very.
You realize
First-
that there's so many false flags that pop up from the algorithm thinking something's a gun.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the point.
Dude, a friggin' Pop-Tart got a kid suspended because he made it into a fucking gun shape.
No,
remember the
but
chicken
that
tender
literally is they want all the false flags from the algorithm. The point is to be so cumbersome that these websites cannot function.
Yes.
And if the live streamer was already posting racist diatribes on your app, then why are you even letting him live stream in the first place? You wouldn't need to delay gamers since, well, they're just playing games. But streams of live action should be delayed and inspected by software. Kind of like the
No.
old days.
But wouldn't the would-be criminal just say, game equals Grand Theft Auto 5, okay, let's live stream this. Done. They've gotten
What-
around this brilliant plan.
What this person wants is effectively an extension of what's happening already, and that is guilty until proven innocent, which is not how a healthy society and by extension a healthy platform operates. Guilty until proven innocent means that you can get taken down for literally any reason and never get to go back up ever.
Also,
And it's ludicrous.
also owning a gun is not illegal. But
Yeah.
What if you just want to stream about, like you're a gun enthusiast and want to stream about guns?
Showing
Not
somebody
allowed.
how to aim a firearm properly.
No, you've got to remember this person thinks guns should be illegal. So they've got no problem with that guy getting shut down as well.
This person is unironically against the entire nature of the Constitution itself. They are against the very principles of freedom itself because they believe that freedom gets in the way.
Yeah, freedom is dangerous and they don't like it.
Yes.
So we can't even approach this from like a sane person's standpoint because this person is not operating from a traditional sane person's viewpoint. They're operating from crazy town.
Kind of like the old days of radio broadcasting when they did short delays to bleep out cussing. Americans get all worked up about freedom of speech issues, but the First Amendment
Yes.
doesn't guarantee freedom of speech to racists.
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
Yes, it does.
I'm
It does-
Australian and I know that it
You
does.
you just don't want freedom of speech. That's all there is to it. Just admit you don't want freedom of speech.
Terry, you're not Australian, by the way. You're like a more retarded version of a Southerner.
It's,
N-
I mean-
not to mention, even when this guy did his article about how there's no freedom of speech for racists, he accidentally proved that there's freedom of speech for racists.
every article he cited proved him wrong. That's right.
Yeah, he cited the Brandenburg Supreme Court case where the person was where it was determined that the person was allowed to say what he did, and it was a literal Klan member talking about burying niggers.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure it does cover racism. Let's see. It doesn't guarantee a forum for live streaming the murder of people, or calling them names, or bullying them.
Kind of does.
Yeah, it sort of does.
Former U.S. Supreme Court Justice John Paul Stevens wrote, "I emphasize the word 'the' in the term 'the freedom of speech' because the definite article suggests that the draftsman intended to immunize a previously identified category or subset of speech." In other words, he was saying that some speech is just too crazy to allow.
No. No, anyone who says that is deliberately misreading it. That's all there is to it. The Constitution is written very, very explicitly. It is crystal clear with everything it says. If you go that far out of your way, it's only because you are going out of your way to avoid context, which surrounds all sorts of documentation included in the Constitution. And you just want something. You just want this part of the Constitution to go away. And you should be more honest about that, because
they
we all
can't do
know
that.
that's what you're after.
If
You're
they were
just
hon-
lying. You're just lying to yourself at this point.
If they were honest about it, they couldn't get anywhere near as much support. If they came out and said, we want the First Amendment to be revoked, they'd be like, no, fuck you. Whereas if he says, no, we just want the hateful speech to be criminalized, they're like, no,
Define hate speech.
anything I don't like.
You don't like hate, do you?
I love hate.
I kind of
If
like
I
it.
hate, then I hate.
Hate's the best part of this platform.
My favorite drink is Haterade.
No, but my
Big
favorite
ol' go.
camel is a hate camel. So, I mean, take that for what
There
you
you
will.
go.
Ah, I see what you did there.
You wouldn't, he pointed out, try to defend lying under oath in a trial. It is well known that you can't yell fire at a crowded theater if there isn't one.
Yes, you
It's
can.
wrong.
Racism should fall under this category too. It's time for us as a nation to be as aggressive against racism as racists are towards the people they seem so afraid of.
Okay,
so,
look.
So we should
look.
lynch and burn racists?
Yeah. I mean, what?
That works.
The idea behind what he's saying with the shouting fire in the crowded theater is that if you shout fire in a crowded theater, it will cause a panic, a mass panic, and people will run out of the room and trample over each other, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It creates a disturbance. What disturbance does it create to be a casual racist?
Well, I wouldn't know because I've never said anything racist. But
the only reason if you're a racist, the only reason it would cause a disturbance is if there was someone in the room who lost control of their faculties. In which case, I'm sorry, but if you beat someone up because they're an asshole, you probably deserve to go to prison. Because
Yeah.
being an asshole isn't against the law.
No, you have no
But it
control over
should
your
be.
actions. If someone calls you something racist, then your brain causes you to just try to kill them.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Racism is a mental disorder anyway. Why do we
so
encourage?
is transgenderism.
No, not anymore. They took it out. Remember?
No, I know, but I mean, I just wanted to see if that would get us in trouble with Susan.
Why do we encourage it and let it thrive? Still, Americans get all knotted up worrying about how to control the growing problem of racism on social media sites and apps. Nobody not named Tucker boycott his ass Carlson claims it isn't a big problem.
I will be the second person
Okay,
then.
problem.
It isn't a big problem.
Damn it! You beat me by like half a second. Well, I ratify it. There you go.
We worry that we will give too much power to social media companies who try to control racism and bullying. Or we worry that regulating them gives the government too much power. But
Yes.
the answer is actually simple.
Yeah, Jack, you should have listened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, me.
Braniel, slap him.
He's hysterical.
If someone using your social media site posts offensive, racist remarks and then kills someone under circumstances that can be legally defined as a hate crime, your site is forced to go offline for 10 days.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
That's a
Fucked
pretty
up.
harsh rule.
Yes, it is.
A cooling off period to give your social media company time to figure out how to fix the problem. If it happens,
You know what happens if you do that? You know what happens if you legislate that? The social media company goes somewhere else where
Yes.
it's allowed to operate at a fully functional capacity without being forced to do ridiculous bullshit.
Well, that's why we need the one world government that the World Economic Forum is trying to bring in, so that there's nowhere for them to go.
Yeah. One world under Hitler. I mean, under the EU.
Under Klaus Schwab.
This is their great reset.
I love that guy just because how stereotypically evil. he
Yes.
comes across.
Oh God. He just seems evil. I half expect him to be like holding the cat and turn around
Yes.
in the chair.
Yeah. And have
He's
like
the-
an eye patch or something.
He's like your Bond villains.
Or like a big
Yeah,
scar.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Yeah.
Let's see. If it happens 3 times, your site and app are blocked from the interwebs. This isn't difficult to enforce. People will say
Yes,
that
it
it
is. Yes, it is. It absolutely is, because
No,
it would be impossible to enforce.
Jack,
No,
please read the article.
Yeah, he anticipated people like you, Jack. People will say that it is. It isn't.
See?
There. You were just proven wrong
will
so
he have
hard.
any evidence?
You were just proven wrong so hard. You might
With
think-
facts
We need
and logic.
we need that gif of the black people going, oh!
Yeah. You might think this is an
Hey,
overreaction.
guys! I have something for you. I have a way to end world hunger. You just end it.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't they do that sooner?
Man, you got to do
People
a
will say
GoFundMe.
that it's hard, but
It
it's
isn't.
not.
Why didn't you mention something sooner, Jack?
Yeah, you prick.
Yeah.
How many people starved to death because you couldn't speak up?
God, Jack, you suck so bad.
Bran, you'll slap him again.
Ow!
That happened too.
You might think this is an overreaction. No, an overreaction
It
is
isn't.
is asking for the guy who did this to be executed on a Twitch live stream.
Okay, that would be an overreaction. True.
Or the
That
right Jack.
that would be an overreaction. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Jesus Christ! This guy is certifiable.
The sad thing is that
This
the
guy's
people
awesome, is what he is.
the sad thing is that the people of the Maston neighborhood in Buffalo who are most impacted by the massacre are loudly proclaiming that the massacre was symbolic of a much larger problem that they've been dealing with forever. Poverty, disenfranchisement, food deserts. I almost said food desserts.
Food deserts.
The way I remember is if it has 2 S's, it's because you want more, therefore it's a dessert.
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
Ah.
Profiling, job discrimination, redlining, and lots more. A general disdain for black people that ripples through too many white homes to count. We need to put
Just
the
because I have a favorite brand of soap pad doesn't mean I'm disrespectful to black people.
Oh,
yeah,
the
it's
fact you
got
call B-Dog an asshole means that you are.
So
steel
you think-
wool in it.
So you think that the solution to deep-seated cultural problems is censorship?
It's this
When
final-
has that ever in history been effective ever at solving any problems at all? When has censorship ever been a positive force for cultural change? Ever?
Look, next paragraph. People will ask when this was a power for personal change. Oh, and we need to teach CRT in public schools.
Negative.
Cathode ray tubes are obsolete. We do not need to teach anyone about it.
People
I hate
might
myself for
say
laughing.
people might say that CRT isn't a good ideology. It is.
See, now you can understand.
Make social media accountable. If their sites or apps are found to contribute to deadly assaults, shut the damn things down. No hand wringing, just do it.
Oh, they should have got Shia LaBeouf for that one.
Yeah. The FCC can
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So no hand wringing, just do it.
The FCC can do it today to Twitch. Twitch allowed a racist to live stream
No,
his
they can't.
massacre for 2 minutes. That was 2
What?
minutes
They-
too long.
Whoa. It used to be 1 minute 50 seconds too long. Now it's 2 minutes too long. So he
The
wants them
FC
to have a 0-second response.
The FCC cannot shut down Twitch. First of all, they're protected under Section 230. Second of all, it's clearly a free speech issue.
That section 230 is clearly racist and needs to be disregarded.
I just like the response that the MST guys did when a line like that was in a movie. That 2 minutes, and that was 2 minutes too long, and they go, it should have been none minutes.
Yeah.
None minutes.
You know, when nuns count down on a clock, it's a nun minute.
The website should have predicted that he would do something wrong and shut it down.
Essentially, that's what he's saying, yes.
Yeah.
Black out Twitch for 10 days. Make them think about
Whoa,
it.
racist.
Yeah. Believe me, Twitch will find a way to get a handle on the massive number of racists that use its site.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
shutting down.
Yeah, they'll shut down forever. That's if you shut down a website, they will start it over things that they literally can't control. They will either shut down permanently right out the gate, or they will enact such extreme limitations that they will not be able to function, and they'll be out of business within a year.
Yeah, well, that's what this guy wants. He wants them all to shut down.
He wants social media in general to shut down. He
Yeah,
basically
exactly.
wants communication itself to be shut down.
Unless you're communicating the message. That's okay.
Well, even by extension of what this guy is saying, all communication should be shut down, even the message. Hell, just talking in front of a group of people should be shut down. Because what if you say something wrong? It should be shut down immediately. What if he gets on stage and spews out hate for 2 solid minutes?
What if a dog barks and the bark is like a dog whistle?
I mean, it's constantly getting reaction out of me. I don't know.
Wait, Jack, are you trying to say that this would be difficult again? Do we have to go back to where he says that it isn't?
If you look at the chart,
Twitch is owned by Amazon. Does anybody really believe that they don't have the resources to shut down racists? Same with Facebook and Twitter and dozens of others. While we're at it, shut down 4chan and 8chan and others like them. Just do it. If their servers aren't in the US, block them. The US has enough cyber capabilities to do this. They don't get free speech rights. Stop trying to
Why do-
figure out...
Why do progressives always, for their diatribes, always come across as being actual fascists?
Because they are.
They're... Yeah, that's true.
I'm upset you thought it was any different.
Stop trying to figure out who is posting offensive content and who isn't. If your site or app or whatever is responsible for racism and death, you pay the penalty and get blacked out.
There's the racist language again.
Yeah, no kidding.
I can't count how many times I've seen a news story about a racist pig who killed someone after frequenting 4chan or 8chan.
Oh, we
When
need
did
common
Warlogs
sense
get
pig
internet
control.
access?
We
Exactly.
need common sense pig control now.
Yeah, I would love to see a stream of a pig going around slaughtering people.
So wait, the news is allowed to report on the racist person? Shouldn't the news be forced to shut down for several days too? Shouldn't we have common sense media control?
Well, yes. Let's do
Only for Fox.
that.
We should have common sense Washington Post control.
I mean, I agree on
If
that. one.
only. Oh, common sense Taylor Lorenz control. Now that's a necessity.
There you go.
It's called house arrest.
Shut them down. Let's stop whining about their free speech rights and just shut them down.
Nah, I'm good.
I'll say it again in case I wasn't clear. Racism is a mental disorder. Why do we encourage it and let it thrive?
Because we can.
Not a mental disorder. It's a misconception of how you perceive the world.
Jaeger Pony recommends that this man saran wrap his head to protect himself from oxygen.
Ghost heaven.
Yeah,
I
but-
think it's a good idea.
Just for 10 days so he can cool down. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He'll be fine in a couple of days.
Update. New York Attorney General apparently agrees, at least on a certain level. She has announced an investigation into social media sites.
See, I just
Okay.
have one question for this guy. What's the gentlest cleaner on your hands? And the answer, why, it's Nigger Boy.
Oh my god.
And who is your favorite among H.P. Lovecraft's cats? I am confident nothing will come of this. My rank goes against my former EFF type of attitude. I was wrong. That all right?
What EFF? What's EFF?
Uh,
I don't know.
Click the link, we'll find out.
Leading nonprofit defending digital privacy, free speech, and innovation.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sure it's some gay shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with the end of the second article comes the second game, which is for the chat only, Jack.
Boobs.
Yeah, Jack, you
Who?
fucking cheater.
I'm dead naming you.
How dare you?
Hate crime.
Hey
And that is-
crime! Hey crime!
And that is the caption contest, where I'll give you a photo of a political figure or event, and the chat has to come up with a caption for it, and whichever one we like the best, I'll tweet out after the show. So, this week's photo, we got completely honest witness Cassidy Hutchinson.
I just wish Donald Trump actually did everything she said.
I know. That would
I
earn
want to see him
him
choke
like a
slamming
re-election.
Secret Service guy.
I was telling Braniel earlier about the meme on Twitter. And then Donald Trump tore off the steering wheel and put it over his crotch. And then what happened? He said in a pirate voice, "It's driving me nuts."
It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, he grabs the Secret Service guy's neck. Vader, release him.
yeah.
As you wish. Let's see. Is hashtag believe all women still in effect? This is how far I swallowed to get this job. Oh, we've only got 2 so far.
Yeah.
Can the real Slim Shady please stand up? Let's see. AOC isn't the only one that can make shit up. And then Trump pinned me down and the Secret Service gangbanged me.
We're not asking her fantasies. We just wanted the truth.
Let's see. And then Donald Trump started screaming. His hair turned bright blonde, and he fired a Kamehameha at the driver.
Oh, God. He's a Super Saiyan now.
And then he grabbed me by the wheel and yelled, "We're driving to MAGA County."
Does he make a sound of
And then I saw Trump made a pact with Satan to destroy Roe.
da da da?
And one's just oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, George Takei.
Oh my.
Oh my.
You mean Rapey McRapist?
Nah,
Yep.
just racist McRacist.
The kitty diddler.
It was okay because I was oppressed.
I swear Amber told me this is all true.
I swear Amber heard.
He said he could just choke a bitch. Yes, I would testify for a Klondike bar. I can't believe he farted in front of me. It was so loud.
Jeez.
Racists and rioters and rabble-rousers, oh my.
Ooh.
The truth is too boring. I can't believe you're falling for this. Yeah, give it a couple more seconds.
I like Green Badger Outdoors with the grab the wheel and we're driving to Mega Country.
Yes, I agree.
Amber Heard did it first. Hey, you guys.
I
I heard it from your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. I'm feeling all
pretty good.
verklempt. All right, and I think I'll end it with Evolves here. Then he grabbed me by the pussy.
I'm your father's brother's nephew's cousin's.
Okay, I'm changing mine to Hate Camel because of the movie reference.
Yes.
That is a good
What
reference.
movie is that from?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Oh yeah.
The movie.
How dare you? I'm just gonna have to report you to Pizza the Hut.
Off.
It's-
Whatever.
it's- Admittedly, it's probably the Mel Brooks movie I've seen the least.
Oh,
Oh, Spaceballs is
I've only
classic.
seen it once.
you're fired.
It's like his.
Yeah.
it's
Braniel,
very-
you know what to do.
Ow!
I'm glad I don't have a Braniel because I actually didn't like Spaceballs.
Yeah, I did. Spaceballs was kind of for me.
Braniel, how quickly can you fly to Australia?
Yes, we need you to smack a bitch.
Nah, the best two movies by Mel Brooks are definitely Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles. Spaceballs is not even close to those two as far as I'm concerned.
I did like the producers.
The Producers is pretty good.
I love the producers.
I like the new producers.
Me too.
Springtime for Hitler
That was a great
in
song.
Germany.
We
Alright.
need to get Badger on and then sing that
Lands
to
of
him.
fine land once more.
All right, so let's see. Jack, what'd you vote for?
I'm gonna go for Hate Camels.
All right, Moon.
Spaceballs reference, definitely.
Terry.
Yeah, Hate Camel.
Hate Camel wins.
Dax.
I
Fatality.
kind of like the Kamehameha at the driver. Just imagining Trump powering up. I was like,
Yeah, that one was kind of funny, despite it being an anime reference.
Mhm.
it passes just because Trump would have been hilarious doing it.
A terrible anime, no less.
They're all terrible. All right. So it looks like Hey Camel is the winner.
I tried
Yay.
Trump to say him in.
All right. So just give me a sec to copy that down. All right. Yeah, with all the I heard it from this person and this person, it just reminded me. Heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who heard it from another. You've been messing around.
Hey, take it on the road. Okay,
Hey, it's a great song.
it was a great song.
Oreo Speedwagon sucks.
Look, I never said they were the best ever, but that song's a banger.
Ugh.
All right.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to REO Speedwagon.
Well, now you have.
They suck.
No, they
You
don't.
calm down.
Also, John Bon Jovi.
Get the hell out.
Hey, Bon
I love
Jovi is
this concept.
great.
Bon Jovi is good. Jackie's
He's-
wrong on that one.
He's a national treasure.
But
If you want to get amped up, just listen to Wanted Dead or Alive.
But
How can
also,
you not
without
play
John
that?
Bon Jovi, we would never know that Tommy used to work on the dock or that the union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough.
Yeah.
So tough.
No, actually, you would go in and Gina who ran away.
Or that Gina works the diner all day.
Is he halfway there and living on?
No, they're living
Right.
on welfare.
All right. This next article personally offended me.
Oh wow.
Great. Good.
I rewatched The Man Show and was shocked at how bad it was.
Oh, get the hell out of here. As much as I hate Kimmel now, it was awesome.
Well,
I know.
I still post the end women's suffrage survey petition that they did. I still post that on Twitter to make a point.
Yeah. I know. This is like the only evidence that Jimmy Kimmel was once funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh God, the crier. Ugh.
How was this one of my favorite shows in the early 2000s?
Because he hadn't been corrupted by wokeism back then.
Pretty much, yeah.
Written by Oceana Teppenfart.
Well, it's
Is that a real name?
It's Tepfenhart. So he
It's
switched
Tepfenhart,
letters
yeah.
around, but
I don't care.
It will now be known as Steppenfart.
Did you ever take a trip down nostalgia lane only to be horrified at how bad the stuff you enjoyed really was?
Yes,
Nostalgia Avenue,
actually.
but not Nostalgia Lane.
Here's an idea. Maybe if you think that it's bad now, that means that your perception of what is bad is a little bit skewed.
You
Well,
gave
no,
up on your
I mean,
conviction.
Maybe you weren't evil back then. You were just a person. And
No,
now
I mean,
you're just a freak of nature.
no, obviously this person's insane, but the point being made, like on a general level, holds up. Like when I used to love the show Monkey as a kid. When I watched it as an adult, I was like, "What the fuck was wrong with me as a kid?"
Monkey.
I don't know
Well,
what
yes,
show
but the
you're talking
reason
about.
the reason you don't like it now versus the reason this person doesn't like the Man Show now is very, very different.
Yeah, but I'm just saying their point of did you ever take a trip down nostalgia lane only to be horrified at how bad the stuff you enjoyed really was? Yes, I have.
I mean, probably the only case for me it would be like stuff I watched before I was like 10.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I used to love the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and it is really hard to watch as an adult.
I mean, that Toad voice, though, man.
I mean, it's not quite Philips CDI Zelda, but you know. Alright. For the most
kill me. Good.
Squadala, we're off.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos though.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Get the Congos. God. Thank God for YouTube poop.
Yeah. For the most part, I generally only had that happen when I rewatched the 1940s Merry Melodies and Dick Tracy cartoons I was raised on.
How old is this person? If they're
I was
watching
going to
stuff
say,
from the 40s?
Jesus.
Wait, Merry
I watched
Melodies?
them in
Are you
reruns.
talking about Looney Tunes?
They were called
Yeah.
Merry Melodies for a while.
Yeah.
Merry Melodies was first, I think, and then
Yes.
Looney Tunes was like a partner show to it.
How do you not like classic Looney Tunes?
Because you're a dumbass.
It's offensive.
I bet you they're
Well,
sexually
dresses-
attracted to Bugs Bunny and
but-
drag, though.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny dresses up as a woman. Oh man.
No, but also you've got like the crows that were like black stereotypes,
That was
That's
in
true.
Dumbo.
That was Disney.
and
about,
Speedy Gonzales. That they get offended by him.
But Mexicans love Speedy Gonzales.
Yes, but
Classic
the Mexicans
Dis-
are wrong.
classic Disney zippity doo dah.
Even the Latinx
Yeah.
people are wrong.
Yeah,
Song of the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie did not age well. I got to give that credit.
I've never actually seen it. I don't know where you can watch it.
I had it. I wish I knew where my
Oh.
copy was.
How did you
made
get
this
it?
Point,
My dad had it.
I made this point when we were watching MST when they brought up Tar Baby. It was like there is nothing,
Damn it.
there is nothing racist about the term Tar Baby.
It is for me.
It just sounds like it could be if you don't know what it means.
Yeah, it sounds like a slur.
When
But it's
somebody
not.
says
What it
something
is
about
a
porch,
situation that is like impossible to extract yourself from because I think it's from Brer Rabbit where there's an actual doll made of tar and he gets into a fight with the doll
He
and he
punches
gets
it.
tangled in the tar and he can't remove himself. That's what a
See.
tar baby is. It's a situation you can't extract yourself from.
Faithless says I saw Song of the South in the theater, which is very unusual for a guest to admit that they're 1,000 years old.
All right, let's see. In recent days, I've been pretty depressed. I got let go from a job I dreamed of having for the longest time. I am low on cash due to a pet emergency, and well, I've been getting a lot of hate for choosing to walk away from an abusive culture.
Well, that's probably
So-
because you have very weird ideas of what constitutes abuse.
So most
Yeah.
likely she's just an annoying bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we sure it's a she and not a he she?
I'm sure
think
that
it's a
you're-
lady. It's a lady or a gentle them.
It's a they.
They.
I'm sure this person is making some poor man very miserable.
Oh, of course.
Or a cat.
Against his will. Oh, that poor cat.
I've never seen a cat commit suicide before.
Let alone 20 of them.
So I decided to watch some of my old favorite shows from my high school years. I wanted some kind of touch of nostalgia when I didn't feel like an axe was swinging above my head.
Oh, you'll get a touch, all right.
That's right.
High school
The old show says To Catch a Predator, and your dad was on it.
Why don't you just sit down over there?
high school sucked for me, and I'm sure you sucked for high school. But
Oh,
it still felt safer than what I have now. Boy, was I
Well,
in
if you
for a
hadn't
shock.
alienated all your friends, then
Somebody help me. I don't feel safe.
I'm really getting fucking tired of it. By the way, I'm actually genuinely upset people keep using the word unsafe. Bitch, if you weren't safe, you wouldn't be able to say anything you're saying right now.
These people don't understand the meaning of what unsafe is. They don't really know what real adversity is at all. And because they don't know what real adversity is, they are so bereft of conflict in their life that they are making shit up just to fill the drama void in their life.
no, but that is an actual human thing. Is that if you don't have any problems, you will manufacture them because humans need to be struggling against something. It's just
Yeah.
inherent to our being.
Yeah, you can read all about it in this book called My Struggle.
Yes,
It's a very
Great
good
book.
one.
It even comes in German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remembered the
smart
Man
joke.
Show as a show that made me feel like a member of a fraternity. Back when I was a preteen and young teen, I was able to sneak in some watching of the show.
you rebel.
It was basically
What?
it was basically my guide on what I thought guys wanted to see. Juggies, lots of beer, and stuff about hating Oprah for no apparent reason.
Well, there's a
No,
reason.
we know why. We know perfectly well why we hate Oprah.
Yeah, she's obnoxious.
She's a whore.
It's weird. Back in the day, I thought the show was funny in that weird, dirty uncle who would teach nephews to be cool type of way.
That is awfully specific.
Yeah. This chick has uncle issues. Maybe because I was like 13 through 15 when I watched it, or maybe it was because I was objectified daily, but I didn't see anything wrong with it. Not going to lie, I'm embarrassed to admit that. I don't know. I think it was definitely a sign of the edgy teen trope of the times. Yo, this shit was cringe.
Cringe.
And oh look, she links the skit about them doing the women's suffrage thing.
That's hilarious.
She had no fucking clue when she first watched it. I guarantee it. She probably was like, yeah, let's end women's suffrage.
I'm all for that. I say end it today.
And
Yeah,
that skit
repeal the
is
19.
objectively hilarious. For
It
anyone
is.
for anyone who hasn't seen it, basically they just talk about how they mention women's suffrage coming about, and then they go out on the street and set up a booth asking people to sign a petition to end women's suffraging.
Yeah.
And
Suffraging.
They say things like, women have had too much suffrage for too long. We want to put a stop to it.
yeah, and lots of people, mostly women, sign it,
Yeah.
Wow.
thinking that they're talking about suffering.
Yeah.
Uh,
And there's a spoil sport who's like, you mean the right to vote? And then she goes around telling people not to sign it.
That's even better somehow.
At one point, a guy says, like, what about men's suffrage? And Jimmy Kimmel's like, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
In this clip, you're going to see something that really, really didn't age well.
Incorrect.
It's a clip showing Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla talking about the worst thing ever, women's right to vote. Yep. The show also ran an entire segment where they had a stand asking women to vote against women's suffrage, even going so far as to make fun of someone who had trouble understanding English for agreeing with them.
No, they didn't have trouble understanding English. They're just stupid. They're
No, no,
stupid.
no.
They don't know what suffrage is.
There
because
was an
they're
old Asian lady, was like who got tricked, and then like that's the spoil sport was like came over and said, no, that's not what it means, and like took her away. But they weren't
Yeah.
making fun of her for falling for it. They were just like making fun of everyone for falling for it.
Yeah, has this person ever heard of that Borat guy? Isn't that
Oh,
like
I've heard about him. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that like all he does is like take advantage of stupid people or people who, don't know better?
Yeah.
It makes stupid people look stupid. And
But-
it's not even an unusual concept. There's the signing the petition against there's the classic example of signing the petition against monohydrogen oxide, or what's it, or dihydrogen oxide.
Yeah.
Dihydrogen monoxide. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's
Yeah.
just water,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back to Borat, he does have an excellent song about throwing Jews down wells, so I'll give him that.
Yeah. It's not like, they just make fun of like stupid people. They make fun of like, normal, nice people who just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Throw
this
the Jew down the well.
it's not like this
so
was,
my country can be
a
free.
real low that, we've gotten beyond today.
Great success.
All right. Let's see. This didn't age well. Today, I can't even believe I thought this was okay. Talk about comedy normalizing misogyny, right?
I say it should be normalized. I say it should be amplified and enhanced.
Oh, it gets worse.
Dun, dun, dun.
There were several moments, particularly in the first season, but also later on, where I asked myself how many pills execs popped to approve this show. I mean, obviously they took the red pill, but goddamn.
Obviously.
That's a great
The
joke.
red pill.
Yeah. Some of the worst ones included Jimmy Kimmel chasing terrified women down the street demanding sex.
Oh my God.
I mean, he probably still does that now.
So nothing's changed on that front.
Exactly.
The hosts of the show basically telling Jimmy's wife to shut up and then hanging up on her.
Well, maybe she needed to shut up.
Getting an 11-year-old boy to ask really upsetting, prying questions of women.
That was Andy
That was
Milonakis.
Regularly making fun of fat women.
They deserve it.
Yeah, no one makes fun of fat women anymore.
Nope.
do they have clips of this show online still?
Yes.
Yeah, somewhere.
Jimmy Kimmel in blackface. No, he
Yeah,
wasn't in
Where he was Kareem
blackface.
Abdul-Jabbar.
No, he was just
That was Carl Malone.
yeah, Karl Malone.
Oh, Carmelo. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, and he wasn't like, it's not like he put grease paint on his face and had big lips or whatever. He just put like, tan on himself.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Regularly pressuring man show audience members to say stuff that made them sound like stereotypical frat boys, even when it was clear they were weirded out by them.
What, like Zigazagi?
Yeah. I felt terrible for the poor wife who had to deal with that kind of humiliation from her husband. Unsurprisingly, Gina Kimmel divorced Jimmy later on. Good for her.
Good.
And he
No,
cried.
I
He's a
agree.
giant puss bag. That's why.
No. I agree with the article. Good for her for getting rid of that Jimmy Kimmel prick.
Yeah, like when did she divorce him? Was it like after he turned into an unfunny pussy? For the record, Jimmy Kimmel did try to distance himself from the show for years.
Yeah.
How much of his embarrassment and remorse is real, though, remains to be seen.
None of it.
The absolute zero. He got a paycheck. He didn't care.
Yeah.
I can't-
He's the Winston Zeddemore. If there's a steady paycheck in it, I'll believe anything you want.
That's such a good choice. I'm glad it wasn't Eddie Murphy.
Yes.
I can't help but wonder how much media poisoned men against women in the past 20 years.
Turn the
No.
other way around.
Yeah, men didn't poison men against women. Women poisoned men against women.
Women poison women daily.
Women continue to poison men against women.
I definitely know that business like Breitbart and Fox News didn't help our country stay unified. I mean, they were literally made to disperse divisive propaganda. That much is
By not letting you
obvious.
take over.
What isn't obvious is how much of the stuff from liberal channels also delivered a poisoned drip of hate into the bloodstream of the American psyche.
Ooh, they got one right.
I really didn't remember The Man Show being that bad, but looking back, it was horrible.
Horrible! Horrible!
What's more
Turn my
telling
kids
is
into commies.
What's more telling is that many of the male audience members really seemed to believe that women were less than them, and they also agreed with the satirical talking points of the show. What does that tell you?
That more
That they
women
were
need to
funny?
be jumping on trampolines.
That's right. Women jumping on trampolines.
The fact that we recognize how wrong these jokes were is a sign that we're moving in the right direction.
They weren't wrong.
You can have spicy comedy without it hurting others. No, you
No,
can't.
that's not. That's the opposite of spicy comedy.
That is literally impossible. For it to be spicy at all, someone is going to be offended by it.
Yeah.
A good show can do that. This stuff, though,
No.
I don't think we're laughing now.
Oh,
what
yes,
do
we are.
what do you think is spicy comedy that isn't offensive? What do
That
you
Donald
think
Trump,
is?
what a douchebag Donald Trump is. Laugh now, please.
See, no, now you're being mean to people who douche.
Mhm.
Oh, and look at her seductive cow pants.
That's just her feeding her inner cow.
She,
I
I
wonder if
can't
the-
tell from this distance, but she looks like an aging '80s metal band lead.
Well, I say we all buy her a coffee right now.
Nah, I'm good.
Fire an enema.
thanks.
I mean, she's obviously got something stuck up her ass.
And the laxative effect of the coffee will help loosen it.
That's right. I'm only thinking about her safety and her health.
It looks like most of the comments agree with her.
Of course
Yeah.
they do. They love their echo chamber.
I would buy her a coffee, but I can't put a roofie in it.
Why would you want to?
You know, trunk, river.
Cement shoes?
Nothing more he could say without getting arrested.
Development?
But
It's a
anyway,
good show.
with the end of the third article comes the final game.
Which is the best game.
Nah, second best.
You don't even like Super Seducer. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And that is Poe or No Gender Edition,
Dong.
where I'll give you 3 genders, two of which are from the LGBTIA wiki, meaning they're 100% real, and one I made up, and you have to figure out which one is made up. And I'll even give you a short description of each one.
You can't do this to me, man.
Oh, he is doing it.
All right, so let's see. Gender A. Voltus gender. When one has no gender but wishes for one.
What?
Oh my god! I hope that's real.
So
Gender-
do I.
Gender B. Resident gender. Xenogender strongly connected to the horror game franchise Resident Evil.
I knew it.
I was hoping it was going to be like illegal residence in a country. Like you identify as an illegal immigrant.
That would be amazing.
Awesome.
All right. And gender C, 4chan gender.
Oh, God. Why?
Xenogender strongly associated with the online message board 4chan.
Yeah.
All right.
See, the obvious answer to me is B, because Volta's gender is too abstract and 4chan gender is too on the nose.
And I'll start a poll in chat so you can get in on it. And don't forget, one of the options is that they're all real.
I want Volta's gender to be real, so I'm not going to pick
really
that.
want to hear it all.
I'll go 4chan gender just to disagree with Jack.
Well, no, but I'm thinking B seems too obvious.
That's why I think it's real.
Yeah,
I absolutely did not click the Okay.
I'm going to say
All right.
that I'm going to say they're all real.
You contrarian, you get the hell out. All you want to do is argue.
All right. So Jack says they're all real. Moon.
Resident.
Resident.
I think it's fake.
I think that's real.
Okay.
I can see where somebody would actually think that, but I'm like, it sounds like a stretch. Sounds
I
like
swear I've heard it before.
I'll go 4chan.
Okay. And Dex.
I'm absolutely saying that the 4chan one is not a real one.
All right. Well, it looks like the chat C is leading. Second place being they're all real.
The thing is, even if they're not all real, they will all be real by tomorrow.
All right. Well, I think I'll end it there. So C wins with 43% of the vote. All right.
But do they really win?
And the answer is Happy 4th of July, everyone. They're all real.
Damn it!
Yes!
Oh.
You contrarian bitch, you were right.
I didn't even realize it was the 4th of July because, like, that's not a thing down here, so it just never even.
Obviously, it's not a thing down there, Terry. We know you didn't get it.
No, I'm just saying that, like, it didn't even occur to me that it was a special day. That
Wow. Our independence is not a special day. You son of a bitch.
I wish that you had a fireworks gif to play over the screen.
There, Keever's got us covered.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at the flags for each gender.
They have a flag. I am so looking forward to this.
All right. So here's Volta's gender.
I hope it's just a question mark.
I want one of them to just
No,
be
it's
cubes.
it's just a picture of an ugly man staring into the distance wistfully.
So these idiots truly believe that they have no gender, but they desperately want one.
Yes.
They have a gender about wanting a gender but not having a gender.
Their gender is that they don't have a gender, but they want a gender.
They're the dudes disguised as a dude playing another dude, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that movie, but I do really want
Terry,
to.
we are watching Tropic Thunder sometime this week.
Yeah,
It
you
is
have got to watch
excellent.
that. It is a classic.
It's excellent.
Terry, we're watching that on Wednesday.
I mean, it's got Robert Downey Jr. in blackface. Come on.
actually
Yeah,
for real.
no, I
Though,
wanna watch it.
Wait, Terry, are you free tomorrow? Because we can totally watch that sometime tomorrow.
Should be.
Yeah, we can find out a way to stream it together.
Never go full retard.
Never go.
Sean
Penn.
Penn. I am Sam.
And
right, Sam.
he literally
went
got
fully
an Oscar nomination for that role.
Yeah, but you didn't win.
But he didn't win. That's the point.
I know,
Yes.
but you still got a nomination. All right.
don't know
Let's
why you
see.
people say
And I actually couldn't find one for resident gender, so I just did a Google image search and picked my favorite result.
That's not wrong. Don't hate me. Y'all know I'm right. Yes, we're gonna watch it with Johnny. That's the plan.
All right, and 4chan gender is pretty straightforward.
Oh, that's lame. I was hoping for something more sprightly.
It's gonna have yep. Lame.
Yeah.
God damn
It couldn't have the redhead anime girl on it.
Right?
Oh yeah, what was her name? Vivian James.
I don't know who that is.
I didn't know she had a name.
She had a name.
Women have names.
Vivian James. Vivian James.
I thought they were all called
Vivian-
Receptacle.
Oh,
Vivian James was the redhead that they made for Gamergate. Just meant to be a reference to video games.
Nah,
it's a
I've
shitty
never heard of
reference.
this person. All right. Well, now time for our final article. Just
How
a
does Superman
joke.
not blow her head off?
Just a joke. Watch your boys.
what?
Parents
I'll watch
worry
whatever I
about
want.
school shootings, but these acts of violence are just the tip of the iceberg.
Tipping his dick.
What's the one thing all school shootings have in common?
Bullets.
Angry white boys.
Oh, I was wrong.
What's the driving
What?
force? What's the driving force behind far-right online movements? Angry white boys.
No, whatever.
Can I
first off,
bring
they're
up?
wrong.
Can I bring up a statistic that gets censored online very frequently? Something
No, because
involving
that
the
would be
numbers
bigots.
15. Something involving the numbers 50 and 13.
Well,
I mean, but they're not all school shooters.
Yeah, they're just regular
they're-
neighborhood
They're just
shooters.
mass shooters.
Yeah, they're helping cull their own population.
I don't know about the angry ones, but I know dirty white boys were a favorite of Foreigner.
Hey, get the hell out of here! I was just gonna say that. I saw
Who
the
is-
concert; they were awesome.
Who is the biggest threat to democracy? Angry white
Bill Gates.
boys.
Oh, I was wrong
Democrats.
You just said the same thing as him.
But why are they so angry? How did they get to this point? And what can we do about it?
They want their milkies.
Well, I've got an idea. It's pretty radical. You could stop telling them that they're the sole problem with society and that everything bad solely rests on their shoulders. That's probably a good place to start.
We
in
can't
not
not
making
lie to
angry.
them.
Yeah, but that's true.
trying
Everything
to
wrong
punish
with
them, right?
society is white men's fault.
Well, yeah, of course.
Because historically, no one of any other color has done anything wrong ever.
No.
And no
No.
women have ever done anything ever.
And slavery has only ever existed in the United States.
Hey, Can
Well,
somebody
yeah,
tell me
of course.
why there's a wall in China? I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. Who are they protecting against? White people don't live over there.
They
No.
used to.
The wall is to keep the white people out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just protecting against the East Coast, but just really far in the land. I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
The
back
so-
when the white people existed in Asia, there was no land there.
The so-called incel, involuntary celibate movement is growing, and your kids might be part of this movement without anyone noticing.
Oh my
So
god.
get them a hooker now.
Yeah, get him a hooker right now.
But what are the early signs of a teenager drifting into the world of Alex Jones, Ben Shapiro, and QAnon?
Really sticky socks.
Do you know Pepe the Frog?
Yes,
Oh, man. Wait, does
it's
he mean
happening
personally?
again. Wait, I'm just waiting for the wait. Really, a frog?
Oh my god, I'm so happy. Look at that little. Oh, he's such a cute little bastard, isn't he? I love Pepe.
Feels good, man.
Here is an image of Pepe the Frog celebrating Johnny Depp's victory in court.
Because Pepe is totally real and he's celebrating the victory.
If your teenage son regularly refers to this frog, the chances are high that he already dipped his toes into the pool of the alt-right movement.
I'm with Evolved Potato. This has got to be a Poe.
And the worst part is that your son might not be aware of that. Do you know 9gag?
Oh, this is too perfect.
It's
Yeah.
got to be a Poe.
This is a Poe.
Keep going, though. This is funny shit. I'm just watching the screen as he Breaking Bad references. I'm so happy.
Here's a typical Twitter post of a funny meme. It's not that bad, maybe, but maybe it's the first step toward laughing about locker room jokes and grabbing someone's private parts.
This is awesome. I love this article.
Where can we send this guy $5? I want to send him $5.
Can someone look and see what else this guy's written? Because
Please.
I want to know, is this definitely a Poe or not? Because if everything he writes sounds like this, I'd say he's a Poe. But
Just because your son laughs about this kind of meme doesn't automatically mean that he is going to storm the Capitol with his buddies. But it's also no guarantee that he won't.
holy shit!
Oh my god. You
Well,
know what?
what
I
do
don't
you
want
want-
this to be Poe. I want this to be real so bad.
What's the author's name? I want to see what else they've written. I'm gonna read this guy's articles.
If it's
It is
Ligma, we've all been screwed.
Robert Bush.
Dick Bush?
B-U-S-C-H.
Oh, you said Robert, not Richard. Ah, we're so close to being perfect. If his name would have been Richard, it would have been the most retardedly awesome thing on the planet.
I think it explains his other line. He must be a relative of Billy Bush.
But it's still Bob Bush, which is still pretty funny.
All right. Is your son a gamer?
Is he a gay elf? Because then he'd be a gamer. Oh, thank you.
Then it shows a tweet about some guy complaining about being called the N-word and when he's playing online.
Well, technically, we don't know what he was called. That asterisk, maybe he was called a naga,
Yeah,
or maybe it was Christmas time and they called him a nogger.
yeah. You know,
A Nike, somebody who really loves Nike.
Naggers, people who annoy you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
If the answer is yes, I suggest a little test. Ask your son how he feels about racism in gaming chat
love it.
rooms. Does he admit that it's a problem, or does he start a rant about cancel culture? Show me your
know.
friends and I tell you who you are. Laughing about memes.
In that case, I don't know any of you people.
I'm pretty sure I've called at least 3 of you the N-word at one point in our time.
Laughing about memes and playing video games is not a sign of your son turning into a white supremacist, but it could be the first sign.
Then that's a sign.
If your son only hangs out with other dudes who share Pepe the Frog memes and make fun of Hillary Clinton, he might have already slipped into the rabbit hole. And if your son doesn't hang out with girls or any folks who are not white, it might not be a coincidence.
Hey, Frosted.
He might be gay.
Yeah.
Frosted, you said hole.
Oh shit, we're laughing at a meme.
Damn it. We're better than this. How'd we let this happen?
This guy also has an article, why calling Russians communists is misleading.
Oh, he's a Poe. He has to be Poe.
Oh,
What site is this on?
Medium.
Yeah.
He's a Poe.
The worst part is that your son might not notice any of this himself. He might be a good boy, or tries to be one.
He's a good boy.
Didn't do nothing.
But life is hard. Maybe your son doesn't get to date the girls he likes. Maybe he gets bullied at school. Maybe he feels lost in life. Maybe he wants to test boundaries. Maybe he wants to be a real man.
I'm a real boy.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of far-right influencers on social media targeting exactly these boys. Even worse, they are really good at that. Let's see. It's one thing, then he's quoting something, I don't know what. It's one thing to take sides with Johnny Depp, but why are they calling it the end of #MeToo?
Because it exposed that believe all women is a load of shit.
Those are hate facts, to quote our friend Jack Cochran.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be interested in hunting, but why are they posting? Yeah.
Frosted, you said cock.
It's one thing to be interested in hunting, but why are they posting pictures with an assault weapon on Instagram?
because it's legal in America and there's no such thing as an assault weapon. All weapons are used to assault something.
It's one thing to worry about where our society is heading, but why are they blaming minorities, demanding human rights as the main problem?
Because they're
I'm
burning
demanding
cities
human
down.
sacrifice.
If they weren't being fiery but mostly peaceful, then maybe they wouldn't be getting blamed.
Again with the hate facts, Terry.
We need you to calm
But
down.
I'm just a hateful person. I think we've established this.
We got to get you some help, man.
I think we need OHF violations. Teenagers talking about the good old days. Why would a teenager refer to a time when he wasn't even born yet?
I like that one. That one I can relate to.
So, has anyone seen an article about black people referring to slavery?
I mean, were those the good old days?
No, I'm just saying, why would they think about a time when they weren't even born yet?
No.
No.
Slavery is still happening today. That's the message.
It's
Yeah.
economic slavery.
If a
I don't
young
know. I
man
used to
is
make $10 an hour. Now I make decent money. I'm pretty sure I escaped my bonds. You can do.
Yeah, but
If
you're not black, or at least not.
You
black
don't know for sure.
He's economically black.
Yeah.
You don't know the area I live in.
he's allowed to say "igger," but not the whole
Yeah,
thing.
I'm only granted a couple of letters. Access is denied until I either breed into it, and I'm like 90, or I'm ready to get shanked and just meet God.
If a young man is not happy about his role in society, why not tell him stories about times when it was okay to behave like a real man? If a young man feels excluded by all the cool kids, why not offer a few good jokes about the woke, man bun wearing hipster?
Well, you know when it's not okay to be white.
That's right.
You should never be white. That's just asking for trouble.
I'm glad I'm not white. I'm happily pink.
You know who was white? Hitler.
Casper is a friendly motherfucker too. I mean, if we can't trust
Oh.
Casper,
If Dax is pink, I have to say I agree. I agree to your terms about not listening to your music.
I concede.
Wait, your pink is there too in you right now?
Only in the stink.
Yeah. If a young man doesn't want to talk about his feelings and prefers using violence to make his point, why not offer a father figure who runs a podcast on mixed martial arts? So let's do
talking
another.
about. Never mind. That could actually genuinely get us banned.
No, ban us away. Bring it on.
I was gonna say. So what you're talking about, like the dad who watched, like Super Dragon Ball and then never came back from getting milk.
I don't know that story.
Oh my god! A little bit of a tangent here. One of the most popular animes amongst a certain demographic of people is Dragon Ball. Nobody knows why. Dragon Ball, Naruto, and like One Piece is very popular among a certain demographic of people.
Aren't those like some of the most famous in general?
Yeah, but that's my point. It's like they really focus on those particular shonen. It's not like they'll say, "Oh yeah, I watched Code Geass or Technolize." That's.
Well, who are we talking about?
I mean, we're talking about somebody who, if it was dark outside, if they opened their mouth, is the only way we could find them. So just saying.
One of the funniest jokes I ever heard was, "What do you say when you see your TV floating in the air at night?"
Put it down.
I know that joke.
It doesn't end very politically correct. Let's put it that way.
Terry wants us to get canceled, so by all means, if you want to finish your joke.
Good thing P-Dog's not in the chat anymore. Okay.
Yeah, we could use him. He would have said the joke for us.
So let's do another test. Ask your son how he feels about the LGBTQ plus movement. Does he acknowledge progress, or does he sound like Ron DeSantis and spits out conspiracy theories on Disney, Hollywood, and George Soros?
Wouldn't want anyone sounding like Ron DeSantis.
Again, liking memes, listening to Ben Shapiro, and playing video games is not proof of your son turning into a MAGA supporter, but it could be an early sign. When we see these young men carrying out violence, many of us feel that these boys are just struggling with mental health, and that might be true. But what if there's a generation of boys who struggle with mental health? What if there's a majority of white
Yeah,
boys
they're
who
called progressives.
What if there's a majority of white boys who feel lost in life? What happens if we keep ignoring the early signs?
You continue to do so.
I don't have the answers to these problems. Nobody really does. But the first step is to become aware of something. Political extremism is not as easy to identify as it used to be. Teenagers don't join the KKK or decorate their rooms with swastikas anymore.
Yes, they do.
I was gonna say they absolutely do.
Their hatred happens underneath the surface. It happens on the internet.
It happens everywhere, dude. Not just the interwebs. So shut the hell up. You know nothing. Okay.
That's why he has to be a Poe. No
Get
one's
out
this
of your
stupid.
fucking bubble and see reality for what it really is. Or would that be too difficult?
Take a look at Reddit, Twitter, gaming chat rooms, Telegram, 4chan, and other services.
Twitter is the left hand's haven. So
Yeah.
So basically any social media ever.
yeah, basically.
Which is, you know,
Reddit
more
is
often than not,
extremely
run the
left
progressive.
as well. So is
Mhm.
Twitter.
Mhm.
Oh, don't
Instagram,
forget
TikTok.
AOL. Don't forget CompuServe. You know, don't forget ICQ.
I miss ICQ.
Uh-oh.
These places are like a gateway drug toward white supremacy.
Isn't that the sound effect that ICQ always made when you get a message? It goes, that stupid
It is,
annoying
uh-oh,
fucking high pitched
uh-oh.
sound. Yes, now I remember that. I fucking hated ICQ because of that.
I changed the sound.
I left it. I thought it was hilarious. It sounds like it's an accident. Oh shit! Someone messaged you. Uh-oh.
I like
Now
AOL
you've
because
got to be social.
I had like bit crush versions of the songs that I'd use for my AOL stuff. So like whenever somebody would like enter a chat room, it would play like a different song.
If you have a son, please ask him what he does online. We don't need,
Well, I can tell you what he does online.
Before
Yeah.
or after
Yeah.
9 o'clock
There's
at
a
night.
certain hub that
yeah.
teenage boys gravitate towards.
Hey, he watches videos. It just starts with the letter X.
Yeah.
You know, there was a nice little rant that Dr. Cox always said that if they got rid of every single web page, unless it would be bring back the porn.com.
That was Dr. Cox from Scrubs. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that guy is my hero.
Yeah. Let's see. We don't need more incels shooting up schools or storming the Capitol. We need to address this mental health crisis of young men, and the first step is to become aware of this issue.
Yeah, let's take all the FBI people and give them mental health checks.
Okay, so we don't need incels shooting up schools or storming the Capitol. So do we need a bunch of Antifa and Black Lives Matter people burning cities
No.
and
We
looting
need a
and
bunch
pillaging?
of we need a bunch of prostitutes to service all the incels.
Yeah.
See, if ladies would only do their part, none of this would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame the women's.
Although Antifa burns cities for the right reason, though.
No, they burn it for the left reason.
Damn it, you beat me to it, you son of a bitch.
Mostly peaceful fires.
Mostly.
Yeah.
people.
You might still
Was
be
it- Go ahead.
You might still be shocked when hearing about white boys shooting up schools or storming the Capitol, but please check in with your son about how he feels about these tragedies, and if he knows anyone who contemplates doing something similar. This
And
is-
if he doesn't give you the right answers, then lock him in your basement.
Turn him into the proper authorities.
If he doesn't cry enough, then put him in jail. This is
If he doesn't act like a total pussy, then murder his ass.
this is not about blaming white boys and their mental health issues. Yes,
Bullshit.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it
it most
is.
certainly is.
Oh, P-Dog Knight is here.
He heard every word. Run.
Oh shit!
I mean, hi. What's up, buddy?
Hey,
Wow.
P-Dog, how's it going?
We were just saying. So
I
many
didn't
nice
tell
things.
any of those jokes, P-Dog. Don't blame me.
Yeah,
We were trying to say bigger, but the B and the N are just so close on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh God, they are touching.
Giggity.
Haha.
By the way, you don't check your DMs on Twitter, P-Dog.
We're all going to hell.
All right. Let's see. This is asking you to take action and prevent a generation of young men from the incel movement.
Oh.
Dear mothers, sisters, aunts, grandmothers, and neighbors, please watch your boys. Dear fathers, brothers, uncles, grandfathers, and neighbors, please watch your boys. Dear boys, please listen to those who care about your well-being, and stop following those who try to utilize your suffering for their political goals.
I was hoping they were going to say, dear priests and female teachers, please watch your boys.
Oh, they already
Wow.
do.
Very closely.
Are we finally done with this bullshit of an article?
Well, to be fair, some of the audience missed the beginning of the first article. So
No.
Yeah. Yeah, we better go back.
No.
Elon Musk.
Welcome,
world's
everyone.
richest man.
I'll
And
start with a
posted Charles
disclaimer.
No. Fuck this guy. No.
No.
Wait, he's gay. I better not say that.
So
Okay,
remember,
we're done. Done. D-U-N. Done.
watch for this face, people. It is the face of evil.
Dun, dun, dun.
there you go. Evolved Potato has an excellent idea.
Just redo. No. No. No.
That's
Elon
right. We're
Musk.
here till 1 a.m., folks.
Not
Yeah.
again.
I mean, we
this shit
did have to
out.
restart. We should just
Fuck
start from the
this shit out.
beginning.
No.
See, that's what
No,
I'm saying.
sir.
But also, you owe us an article because last week we only had 3. There should be a
No.
5th. We need a
No.
5th.
No. No.
I've got Robert Bush's medium page. I will pick an article. We can go through it together.
You
That's
know,
a made-up name.
I'm about to
Uh,
post that fucking meme of what's his face going, no, no. me."
Big girl.
Yes, there you
Michael
go.
Scott.
Yes.
All right. Well,
No, God,
That's all-
please, no, 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 no.
No.
all right. Well, that's all I had for tonight, gentlemen. So I'll take a moment to shill my co-host and guest.
Wait, I just want to say, apparently Uganda found $12 trillion in gold.
And I'd just like to quickly say why calling Russians communists is misleading. You can say a lot about Putin, and it's probably valid, but he is not a communist.
And no, Terry does not need to finish the story about my embarrassing moment.
Again.
Tensions between superpowers are growing, and we see the return.
Okay, bye.
Hey, don't interrupt, Terry. That's rude.
Yeah, he's saying he's giving his goodbye to the audience.
Yeah. All right. So I Like Boobs has Quippers United on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern
Woo!
on his channel.
And 4th
Mo-
of July special this weekend. Even
Yeah.
though Frosted won't be there because he's a faggot.
You fuck.
Wow.
Because I'm gonna be at a 4th of July party.
What about other people that have 4th of July parties? See?
I think you're forgetting the important part, Frosted. What about me?
You're forsaking your friends for other people?
Jack's hysterical. Braniel, slap him. That's
That was
better.
his ass. I say hit him in the face.
And what is it with people that always have to change the font type on their Twitters? Like this guy, look at that fancy Lance. Whoa.
Nah,
What?
I don't know.
Why do they do that?
He's probably a Tron Legacy fan.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Afraid not. Sorry, but you are not going to somehow finagle this fucker into the same kind of people group that I belong to that think that is.
Yeah, we all know you like Daisy Ridley anyway.
Hey. Look,
This
pal.
isn't the time to be talking about superheroes. Here is why calling Russians communist is misleading.
All right.
Bye.
So, Moonshock
Tell me about this Vladimir Putin character.
No.
and Moonshock streams games, including Super Seducer,
What?
What?
on his Twitch channel, linked in the description.
Yes.
What?
That's right. We finally forced it on him.
Well, let me. Ooh, hey. Anyway,
But he
yes,
liked
there
it,
was a
so it was
sale.
okay.
Yes, I've actually gone through a little bit of it because I don't want to ruin the whole thing for myself when I do stream it. But it
Yeah.
is quite funny, and I have a plan. I have a
Yeah.
plan to make it nice and
And he told us
Nice.
before the show that it is officially his favorite game now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
is my
it is, in
favorite
fact, the
game.
only game he's going to stream on Twitch ever again.
It is
Yep.
the only game I'm ever going to stream now, any time in the future. I will play it over and over and over,
Attaboy.
over and over and
Uh,
over and over.
See how much
and
your
over
life has improved
and
already.
over and over.
Wouldn't it be
All right.
funny if he kept doing that and he actually got like a huge audience or something?
Yeah.
I don't
His
think
son-
I've ever seen anybody actually streaming it because I've gone down the entire list of everything that everyone is always streaming on Twitch. And never have I ever seen anybody playing it.
He gets like
Well, that's because
50,000
they're not-
subs on the first day.
You've taught me such wonderful dating advice.
That's because they already played it. They've got all the women. They don't have time to stream anymore.
Yeah, they're
Oh, too
busy
getting
having glorious sex.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
They-
sticking your finger through the crotch in your pants and saying, "Come here, baby."
Hey, no
They,
Yeah.
spoilers.
they raking in the pussy.
Yeah.
That just sounds painful.
All right.
And
What you mean,
also,
Owen?
because raccoons are the perfect present for a birthday.
Yeah. And Terry Diamantis is on Johnny Hellcat streams. He's on Six of Sober streams. He's on Quippers United. He's on One Ton Hammer's Minions Nights. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I mean, usually this stream gets mentioned as well. That's probably why it seems like a shorter list. But yeah, you got everything.
All right. And anything you want to shield, Dex?
White supremacy.
All
Dax
right.
plays 7 Days to Die on a private server with other people.
I do when people invite me.
Speaking of which, are you available on 6 o'clock Eastern by any chance sometime during the week?
Oh, Luke's
For
looking
the
for a date.
next couple of weeks, yeah, but I've got a rotating schedule, so it won't stay the same. But so far, Wednesdays, Thursdays look like my days off.
Well, then fuck you, huh? You and your goddamn rotating schedule. Go
Hey,
away.
First of all, yeah, you're right. I hate rotating schedules,
It's-
but they also pay me like $100 more a month than my other jobs.
Oh, okay, you win.
And better hours, no overtime, and I still get paid that. Plus, all my benefits are paid.
Hey, well, after you meet your deductible, of course.
No, I mean, well, yeah, but it's such a tiny deductible, I don't even feel it.
You have a low deductible? Wow.
Yeah, really low deductible.
I'm feeling my deductible right now.
Keith says I'm being a whiny bitch. Is that right?
Yeah, a little bit, but we like you anyway.
Oh,
I mean, we expect that from you. We wouldn't invite you
Oh,
on
come
if you weren't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moonshock is the whiny bitch of the group.
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Promise?
Fuck
All right.
off.
Well, we should be back next week, same time, so Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys.
Also, it's Sunday in Dante's time zone.
Yeah. Yeah, Dante is in a weird time zone where
Dante's
Days
sleeping
are
on the
just
bed right now. What are you talking
jumbled
about?
all together.
Dante's in the Twilight Zone.
Actually,
All right.
Dante's on the floor.
So
Hi, kitty.
we'll see you guys next week.
Night,
Bye,
night.
guys.
Hi, retards!
It's a little thing.